My name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jen, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the start of yet another weekend reading vlog. It is Saturday today, and freshly washed, just out of the shower. It's a good day. I wanted to start this video because I last night finished The Battle of the Labyrinth by Rick Riordan. Yes, it took me all week to read, but that's because I don't usually read during the week. I've noticed that my reading just goes completely out the window during the week, which I hate, but that's because I just, after a work day, I end up just like watching Dungeons and Dragons or YouTube videos or something, so it's just mindless kind of listening to stories, but I need to start reading during the week as well. But yeah, finished this last night during the break of Critical Role's Vox Machina versus Mighty Nein one-shot, which was amazing. But I did finish this, and this is my favorite of them all, and I just love it so much. It deals with some of my favorite myths that are brought into this, so I loved it. And like the tension between Percy and Annabeth is like up in the air, and so good. But yes, I finished that yesterday. So today we're diving in to The Last Olympian. I also wanted to say, because I follow these people on Instagram, they do like they do covers for books. You might have seen the Throne of Glass covers that were just done, and I believe she redid the Lord of the Rings covers as well, and The Hobbit recently, and she's doing Percy Jackson, and I saw the first cover the other day, and I was like, oh no, I need to get another hardback set so that I can get these covers and put them on them. So I've ordered 2, 3, and 4 from Abe Books in the style of cover that I don't like that cover that when you put all the spines together it like connects in the picture. I'm not a big fan of those covers. I don't think they're that, like, some of them are really pretty. Battle of the Labyrinth's cover is really pretty, but they're like not my favorite. These are my favorite covers. But I didn't order number 1 because all number 1s were too expensive, so I'll have to keep hunting for that. And number 5 because I have this one without a dust jacket at all. So I think I'm gonna hunt for the dust jacket that matches this series in this style, and then keep this one for those covers when they come in. But yes, I'm ordering more Percy Jackson books and that series, and I'm very excited. It's by Nerdy Ink, if you guys didn't know. I'm so excited about those covers. They're so pretty. I've seen 2 of them now, and the spines, oh, they're so nice. So excited to add those to my collection when that eventually rolls around. But this is what we're gonna be starting today, and hopefully finishing today. And then we're going to dive in to the first of the Heroes of Olympus books as well. And I'm also going to be around all of that reading books for my other video that I'm doing, my friends pick my TBR. I've officially finished 2 of those books. I have 2 hours left of the audiobook that I was reading for The Book Thief, so 3 hopefully by the end of today. I'm hoping to read that one later tonight and like just cry in my bed because I know it's gonna wreck me, because it already has a few times. But yeah, this weekend we are doing the final Percy Jackson book and the first Heroes of Olympus book. And also I want to do some work on my critique partner's manuscript as well as my own manuscript. I have a goal of hitting 40,000 words this weekend, and I'm about 34,000 words into my manuscript right now, so yes, that's the plan for this weekend, my friends. It's Saturday already. It's already pretty much like 11:30 because I woke up really late, so I'm gonna go get coffee and breakfast, lunch, and start my day. Friends, it is now a little bit later. I'm not yet completed The Last Olympian, but I am very close to. So I actually just came down to get my charger for my phone because you're currently at like 16%, but you know, it's fine. I am just about to make myself some dinner. I think some salad is the plan. Anyways, I'm also picking up this because I'm excited and I can't remember if I annotated this the last time I read it. No, it doesn't look like I did. No, I didn't. Okay, just wanted to check. Oh boy. Well, yes, my friends, I am loving The Last Olympian, as is apt. I forgot how much of it is all combat, all fighting, and it's paced so well still. Like, it's like the first like maybe 15% of it isn't the fighting, and then it just dives into the actual battle, and it stretches on until like the end of it. The skill you have to be able to do that, to balance just an extended battle with character moments and a little bit of like information that you learn and still fighting for your lives. Like, it's so skillful and I love it so much. Ugh. But yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs, make myself some salad. Grabbed The Lost Hero, which I'm excited for. I remember the first time I picked it up, I actually was a little disappointed because it's not Percy. You don't start with Percy. It's also not first person, which is a change from the Percy Jackson series. This is in third person, so there was that. But Leo is one of my favorite characters from this series, and we get a lot of him in this, and I'm just very excited. And I think I'm excited also for the change of tone that these books give, because through all of the Percy Jackson books, you start with like a heavy middle grade tone, and by the end you do have the intensity of war and stuff like that, but it's kept pretty light toned, and it is done so skillfully because every time you have a lot of really dramatic stuff. You have one or two lines that like Percy will be a little bit sarcastic, or he'll crack a joke, or Grover will say something, and the relief is so amazing. It's so nice. Comic relief is just... And Rick himself does it so perfectly. Like, just occasional little things like the quips and the jokes and the middle grade humor you have in this come back a little bit in the last Olympian, but it's in a way that like is timed perfectly, where it's just like, oh yeah, it's just a little bit of a sigh of relief because you have all this intensity and this danger and everything that these kids are going through. But oh, I love it so much. So this is next once I finish The Last Olympian, so I will catch up with you guys then. Now a fair bit later, and I'm just about to go to bed, but I wanted to pop in with an update because I did finish The Last Olympian, and oh man, that book just is so good. Oh, it's the official second time that I've read that book through. I've read all the other books 3 times, so gosh, The Last Olympian is so good. But I am now on to The Lost Hero, and I forgot how foreboding the beginning of this book is. Like, Jason not remembering who he is and just being so completely lost, and then Piper just being like, I'm never gonna find a place here because no one's gonna like me after they find out. And I'm like, find out what? I don't remember. And Leo just being like, man, I'm haunted by so many ghosts. And I was like, dude, these kids are so broken. And it's just so foreboding right from the get-go. And like Percy being MIA and Annabeth being so stressed. That poor girl needs to like sleep for a lifetime. Just be chill. But that'll never happen because Annabeth, obviously, and her boyfriend's Percy. That's never gonna happen. But yeah, started this. I am now 70 some pages in, which is really fun. 74, I guess. I'm just about to start another Leo chapter, which is my favorite. Leo is so good. I think in this book, Leo's my favorite character for sure. And then in the series as a whole, I think Annabeth and Leo are tied for me, because Annabeth in like the main series is fantastic and she's epic and amazing, and she's also a tall girl, which I consistently forget. Like, she's as tall as Percy in this and described as tall all the time, and I love it so much because as a tall girl, yes, I love seeing ladies out there being so tall. It makes me so happy. And she's great and all, but she has so much to overcome in the first series that I love seeing her become who she really is as she's like 16, 17 years old, and like really knowing who she is and taking on these quests and just loving unendingly. And she's being so stubborn too. I just love her so much. But I think I like her more in Heroes of Olympus because we get to really see that after, and like her with Percy and her coming to terms with everything in this series after the events of the original series. Oh God, I love her. But Leo is prime, and I'm getting really excited to read the Trials of Apollo now because I've only read the first book, and in that book is when we get to see Nico and Will and a few of the other campers. We get to see them more than we see Percy and Annabeth, because Percy just drops basically essentially drops Apollo off at camp, and it's like, I gotta go study. Which I love. Like, we love a boy who just, he wants to be a part of it, but he's like, nah, I have a life to live. I've done enough of this quest stuff, even though I know he like joins in the next books. But yeah, I'm excited to see where that goes, because those are storylines that I have not touched yet in this Rick Riordan world. Anyways, gonna read this tomorrow as well. Tomorrow's also Father's Day, which is exciting. I think we're doing breakfast in the morning, so I should probably go to sleep so I can get up and have breakfast. And Mom and Dad are going camping tomorrow as well, so I believe I have the night to myself and Monday to myself as well. I think Mom might be coming home Monday because I know she's working this week too. Very complicated, but that's fun. Anyways, I'll see you in the morning. What are you doing, you nerd?
Look at this.
She thinks it's for her.
Is that
not
yours?
for you.
Happy doggy day.
Let's put it down here.
Oh
Let's see
my
what happens
God.
when we put it down here.
The nose, right in.
Oh my god.
It's like...
Okay, get out of there. Hello, my lovely friends. Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day. Hi. I am here, and I've just decided I gave my dad his gift this morning. My parents left because they're going camping, and I just had my call with my friends finish, and I've decided I'm gonna go into the city and go to Indigo because I want to buy books. So we're gonna go buy books. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's just a seam. Okay, I thought it was like a pen mark. I'm gonna go buy books. As I said earlier in this vlog, bought some Percy Jackson books, and now I'm on like a kick of Percy Jackson, obviously, as you guys well know. And so I kind of want to have like the last two Trials of Apollo books with me just in case. So I ordered the fourth Trials of Apollo book from Abe Books today because I can't buy it in hardback anywhere, like from Indigo or anything. It's like $130, which is ridiculous. So I ordered it off of Abe Books for like $11 US, which is pretty good. And so that's coming to me eventually, but I think I'm gonna go get the fifth book today because it's about the same price if I ordered it and if I go in store and get it. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm also gonna stop by my friend's to pick up books from her. She was doing a unhaul of all her books because she's moving to a different place, cleaning out her stuff. I requested 2 books. I think it was a classic that she was getting rid of and like a literary fiction. I think it's called The Stationery Shop, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna go there as well. But I'm excited. But yeah, we're going to a bookstore, guys. So let's go. Wait, I also wanted to say, I remembered last night when I finished talking about the Last Olympian, I wanted to say that there's a part in the Last Olympian that right near the end, the battle, right? It's an allusion to the War of Troy, the Battle of Troy, right? Or the sacking of Troy, I guess is another way to say that. When I first read it, I didn't realize all of the allusions that Rick Riordan put in there. Like the very obvious ones, obviously, you know, you could see them. But since reading The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, I have the Achilles and Patroclus myth in my head. And you know what Rick Riordan fucking did in that book? He had Clarice and her best friend emulate the Achilles and Patroclus myth, because there's a moment where there's like a trick. Oh, it's so good. Rick Riordan is so smart. Anyways, I wanted to mention that because there's just, every time I reread these books, I notice new things because like I read more myth, or like I get into the thing and I notice more when I read these things over and over and over again, and I notice the allusions to more myth than I did before, and I love it unendingly. I'm getting too emotional about this, so we're gonna go to the store and we're gonna go get some books. So let's go. Hey friends, I am now home in my sunroom. Please don't mind the whirring sound. I have the aircon on turbo, but I wanted to do a mini haul. So as I said earlier, I was going specifically for the Tower of Nero, which is book 5 in the Trials of Apollo, but then I realized that they also had book 4 in hardback form. Who would have known that they had it in store? So canceled my Abe Books order and have it now. Even though this was more than the Abe Books one, I figured I was there, might as well get them now. So I got these two. And because I can't stop myself, I picked up the Jasmine Throne and I was walking around the store and I just kept wanting to buy all the books, so I needed to leave. And then the guy who rang me up, because at Indigo we have this thing that's like our Plum card, which is like a rewards card, but there's also something called Plum Plus, which you pay for, and if you pay for it, it's like $39 a year and you get like 10% off of stuff and you get like special rewards throughout the year, and it's free shipping all the time and 10% off your purchase online. So it's nice to have that. And he finally talked me into it, but he was so shook at how many points I had accumulated through that rewards card. He looked at me and he was like, I have never seen anybody with this many points. You were so close to the next threshold, which is $100. The threshold is that I'm nearly at is the $100 one. So that's exciting. I also got McDonald's because of course I did. I spent too much money today. These 3 books came to about 60, but plus the Plum Plus card ended up being 100 and some. So spent too much money today, guys. And then I went and got food, so it's fine. I'm home alone. Nobody's here to tell me that I can't do stuff. That's not a lot of fries. I should have got a medium. Goddamn. Oh well. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. This is what I got. I'm excited because I think after my reread of the Heroes of Olympus, I think I'm just going to dive into the Trials of Apollo and just keep going until my brain says stop. But that's why I picked these up specifically, so that I could have them on my shelves if I wanted to do that, which I do. But I think today is going to be another writing day once I finish getting food in my body. Writing and going over Cindy's manuscript. I think I want to do another 50 pages today, so then it's like 50-50 and then another 50 because your book's only 150 pages, so or just about 149. So that's my critique partner, if you were curious. My other one. That's what I'm gonna do today. It's like 2:40, so I'm gonna eat the rest of this. Got some chicken nuggies and I'm gonna enjoy my day. I'll catch up with you guys later. Hey friends, it is now a little later. I have finished eating, which I'm just about to clean up the kitchen from. I have been writing for the past little while, and I think I wrote like 2,600 words today, which is amazing. I'm hoping to get back into it and like write up to that 40K that I wanted to do, because I'm currently sitting at 37,000 words in the draft. So if I can at least write another 1,000 words, I would be very happy. I would be a very happy camper. But yeah, I've just been kind of chilling. But yeah, I wanted to pop in with that update. I am going to clean my kitchen and then get back to writing. To put the 2 Trials of Apollo books away, and then I remembered that I don't have enough space on the shelf for them. Oh no. We're gonna have to start double stacking stuff now, and I hate when I have to do that. Guys, why am I like this? Why do I have so many books? We're gonna have to move all the Presents books out of the way. So Kane Chronicles, and then we have part of the Magnus Chase, and of course, let's do it. So I moved those, which were down here, up here, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, so they might just stay there for a while, so please ignore that. But okay, so we have, I don't want these to fall, because last time books fell on me, I broke my hand, so yucky. Book number 5, book number 4. Look at how beautiful. This one, I have to figure out how to get this library binding off, but like it doesn't bother me that much, but you know. Look at all these beautiful, beautiful books. Shove them to the side. All of these, ready to go. And then we have to leave enough space for the Lost Hero, which goes here, and then these. Wonderful. All right, boys, you're gonna stay there, I guess. Maybe I'll turn you this way, just so you have less chance of falling, because anybody knows me. Books have a tendency to fall on me. And I break hands trying to catch them. Anyway, hello friends. I'm moving into my basement for the night because I didn't realize it was 10 o'clock, but it's 10 o'clock. So I'm down here now, and I think I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read The Lost Hero, and then we're gonna kind of just have like a wind down for the night because it's Monday tomorrow already. So that means I gotta work tomorrow. But I don't know if I actually have that much work to do because summer's always a little bit slower. So we'll see what I get up to tomorrow, but I'll catch up with you later. Hello, my lovely friends. I've been wearing a lot of green in this vlog. Happy Monday. I'm here to pop in and kind of get a little bit of a finale to this weekend vlog. This morning, Mom and Dad came home super early at like 6 a.m. because Bella put her back out camping and they didn't have her meds with them. So we had to come home and fix her. So now she's like uber drugged and I'm gonna have to look after her all week now. So that's all right. It's Monday. It's a work day. I've been kind of trucking away at a few things. I got a few more things to do. Just gonna take Monday pretty chill because I don't have anything else to do other than work. So everything's great. This weekend, what did I do? I hit 38,000 words in my draft yesterday. Super happy about that. Even though I didn't get to the 40K, it was still an incredible boost to my word count yesterday, which I'm very happy about. And I'm liking where my draft is going, and I'm liking kind of where I'm at. Like the scene that I'm at, I have to write from fresh because it's a brand new dream sequence that I'm adding in, which is very exciting because it's also a little bit more of adding to the mystery, adding to the intrigue of what's going on. So very excited to do that. What else did I do? I read a whole bunch. I finished up the Percy Jackson series, the original one, with reading The Last Olympian this weekend, and God, I love this series so much. It hurts. And then I started, of course, the Heroes of Olympus, and I'm still reading it. I think last night I got to page 160. Yeah, right about 160. So I'm hoping that this week I can polish the rest of this off and start the Son of Neptune and get back into the story. And then I went and bought some books this weekend. I got my 2 Trials of Apollo books, so I am ready to go dive into that series when I'm done my reread of the Heroes of Olympus. My plan is to do that in July, as well as I have some other books that I want to get to in July. So for the rest of June, I'm going to be reading the Heroes of Olympus, as well as trying to polish off my Friends Pick My TBR for that video, because I've kind of been slacking on that a little bit, but that's okay. I've been enjoying my Percy Jackson rereads. And I'm currently listening to Honey Girl, which is a book that I've been meaning to read, and I figured what better month to read it in than Pride Month. So I decided to listen to the audiobook, and I'm loving it so far. I know it's not like a rom-com, it's more like hard-hitting romance, so I'm ready to feel all the things. And there was a quote that I heard that I immediately had to write down in my bullet journal. I can't really remember it very well because my memory is not very great. I had to recite it to myself a few times as I was writing it down so I wouldn't forget it, but it's just beautiful so far and really relatable because it's about a girl who's like fresh out of her doctorate. I'm not out of my doctorate, I just had my bachelor's degree, but it's like fresh off of that, and then just the complete unknown of what's coming next, you know? So that's something. But anyways, friends, that is it. That is all. That was my weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this weekend. It's been great, and I will see you in another video soon. Stay kind and keep on reading.